Hey everybody, welcome back to Mining Modern. I'm Corbin Hostler, and this is Hollow One Madness. This deck is great. This hand, however, is a mulligan. Doesn't have any enablers, which is what you want in this deck. This hand does, though. This card's fine. Could be good. I'm going to Inquiry on turn 1, so it doesn't really matter, so I might as well put it on the bottom so that we are more likely to have things we want in our graveyard here. So we're against a control deck. So the idea is to put things on our graveyard like Bloodghast, Flamewake Phoenixes, etc., and then play Hollow Ones out early, or play like a big Gurmag Angler or something. So we're going to Burning Inquiry here on turn 1. Hopefully draw some Hollow Ones. We'll see anyways. We did not. And in fact, we discarded everything we wanted in our hand. So not great, not great. It's fine, though. It's not the worst. All right, so let's see if we can get anything by our opponent here. Let's see if we can resolve a Faithless Looting. We have. Okay, so we'll get rid of this. I guess we're just going to need the Phoenix now. I guess we just want to get rid of lands, probably. I mean, we do want a third land, but we can probably get there. Yeah, I'm not feeling great here. We also might be getting pathed or whatever. I don't know how well our deck matches up against control. We do have nice recursive threats, right? Obviously the Flamewake Phoenix, the Hollow One. That's all very good. Bloodghast is great, but we're not exactly off to a roaring start here. All right, pay 2 life to cycle. Is a Faithless Looting, okay. Try to loot again, see what happens. Alright. Man, alright. So I guess we'll throw the Bloodghast and the Phoenix in there. Nice big nice big Flameblade Adept, I guess. Oh wow, we actually get to trigger this. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wasn't thinking about that one. I've not had that come up before, but my opponent wasn't really thinking about it either, as a matter of fact. Yeah, alright. We got our Flamewake Phoenix into play. On turn, I guess it's turn 3. Alright, we've been pathed, but that's fine. 1, we expected it. And 2, that's, you know, completely completely reasonable considering he gets a Bloodghast back immediately. So, he gets rid of 1 2-power creature, recursive, and, you know, puts another 2-power recursive creature into play as a result. There's a Hollow One, huh? Okay. I could Cathartic Reunion and cast it. I think first, well, I have this Flamewake. I think I'm just going to go for it. You know, I'm just going to play the Inquiry and see what happens. There's a lot of different configurations we could come up with here. Like this one. Yeah, I may as well Fiery Temper my opponent. Oh, and we got rid of a Verdict too, so that's pretty good. And it's a large Flameblade Adept again. We got rid of Cryptic Command, Supreme Verdict, and Logic Knot. Those are 3 pretty good cards to take away from our opponent. Alright, so we put our opponent down to 6, huh? So the question is, do I go for this Angler or not? I think I do. Alright, just because it's pretty painless too. Alright, so 1, 2... 3, 4. I need to get rid of 1 more here. Alright, get rid of this Street Wraith. That doesn't matter. Okay, so I mean, this might get countered. It might not. He might turn around and Supreme Verdict us, but that's magic. I think it's worth putting the lethal on the board here. And it's not like we're in bad shape. Our opponent's at 6, and we have a Lightning Bolt in hand and a Bloodghast. So. He's going to have to Cryptic Command the team here. Tap draw? Alright, that's fine with me. Just going to pass the turn. We don't need a second Angler, because if, you know, he paths or whatever. I mean, the second Angler has some value, I guess. Yeah, there's no reason to play second angler and get verdicted out of the game. Alright, that land's not the worst either because of the Bloodghast, obviously. Oh, we get to attack, huh? Here comes Snapcaster, I imagine. Snapcaster Path. Oh, wow. Cryptic Bounce Draw. Take 3, die to Lightning Bolt. No, works for me. Okay, well, looks like we got there here in game 1. It's an interesting decision by my opponent to go for the bounce there instead of the tap, but it works for us. All right, we get there. All right, let's see what we can do now. Things we want. Thoughtseize. Yes, please. Thoughtseize is great. Fiery Tempers are not so great. Honestly, Cathartic Reunion is not great either. I don't really want that one to get countered. The question is, do we want ley lines for Snapcasters or not? Snapcaster is how he turns the corner. And we do have some cards that maybe aren't, you know, great here. He's going to have Rest in Peace as well. You know, at least Fiery Temper can go to the face here. I'm not sure if the ley lines are good or not. That's the thing. They certainly have some value. My opponent... Well, I guess he's not going to have Snapcaster and Rest in Peace. And he probably has Snapcaster. So it might be Relics or something. So maybe we want some Ancient Grudge. Maybe get sort of the safe Ancient Grudge in here. Just so we have access to it. I'm going to just roll with this here. We don't know what we're going to see out of our opponent. And I don't necessarily... For all we know, because it was Esper, it's not just straight blue-white. This hand's a keep. I would say, for all we know, our opponent's just going to play Rest in Peace, and then, you know, what the heck's our Leyline doing? So, I think that we can just maybe stay kind of on track here, which this hand does. Our opponent mulliganed to 6. We have a pretty reasonable... Wow, our opponent's still in the mulligan train, actually, so that helps quite a bit. We get a lead with Thoughtseize here, then we get a Cathartic Reunion, away a Bloodghast, and a something, and that's pretty great. Okay, so we're looking at Elspeth and Logic Knot. He's not casting Elspeth for forever, so we may as well take the Logic Knot. And we're aware that 1,000 turns from now we have to worry about Elspeth, so I accept. This is not bad. I mean, obviously the mulligan hurts our opponent, but that, you know, that is what it is. Alright, let's Cathartic Reunion away Bloodghast, and so lands. Wow, that was some pretty bad draws. Oops. Okay, well, you know, I would say we're pretty favored after Cathartic Reunion and discarding Bloodghast there, but man, this is actually pretty ugly. This hand is not good. I mean, double Bloodghast is good in the matchup, so we have that, but... Another Thoughtseize is pretty good, though. Okay, Snapcaster, Path, and Elspeth still. I think we take the Path. Yeah, take the Path. Well, I guess maybe I should have taken the Snapcaster. It probably doesn't matter all that much. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters that much. One of them's getting Path regardless. I guess this means he can trade a Snapcaster for a Bloodghast. But the Bloodghast will just come back, and it is more mana efficient. Or, you know, it's not mana efficient. He gets to soak up more damage this way. So, you know, maybe there's an argument. On the other hand, it taxes. It's mana efficient in the sense that it taxes his mana the most, and that it costs 3 instead of just getting to... You know, we take a Snapcaster because we don't want a Snapcaster to trade for our Bloodghast or whatever. But then he just gets to hold up Path for forever. Yeah, I mean, we basically don't... I mean, it doesn't deal damage the fastest, but we basically don't care. Sorry, so there's one card in hand is Elspeth. Which, to be fair, is not a card I'm excited to play against. I just don't think it's going to be that bad for us. If he plays it, it's certainly a problem. But you know, I for right or wrong just took the line that we could kill him before it became an issue. Given that our opponent is essentially top decking and needs 2 lands to get that, and if he's drawing 2 lands to do that, he's not really doing much to not die. As we, you know, just play out a bunch of stuff here. You know, there are certainly ways it could go wrong, right? We have this great board right now. Our opponent could rip Supreme Verdict, and then we don't have any gas, and then he kills us in 2 turns. But that's, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Us floating out's pretty bad, though. Now it might actually be a problem. I did in my mind, when I decided we were going to leave him Elspeth, think that we were going to play Magic cards before then, not just play a bunch of lands. Because the Elspeth does wreck us kind of hard. Wow, got it too. Okay, guess I'm going to get punished. Kind of ridiculous, but that's... And it definitely does feel like maybe we messed up a little bit, but I don't know. He's going to double block it, huh? Yep. Yeah, it's a bit of a disaster. I don't know. A lot of things had to go wrong there. Their deck does not play very many lands. A whole bunch had to go wrong there for us to lose to the Elspeth like that. Yeah, makes sense. He draws them in just the perfect order here too. It's just very, very unfortunate. Oh, okay. Well, we're dead. I guess I won't scoop quite yet, but we're pretty dead. It is ridiculous. Our opponent mulled to 5, but after that he drew relevant cards, and we drew every land. That's... I don't know. I don't know if my decision was right or wrong, I guess. I chose to take that Logic Knot so we could play a spell on turn 2. It was a reunion, which was setting up the Bloodghast Recursion, and we were just going to be all over the place on the board. We were going to be well out ahead, and then have several turns, right? And basically the turns where he drew his 5th and 6th lane to play that, you know, he had to have that, and we had to do nothing on those turns, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm just going to scoop. We're just not going to be able to kill that thing. It's frustrating. I feel like that we were supposed to win that game. All right. Well, we know that he's on the Snapcaster plan, so don't need the grudges. The temper. I'll give this a shot. I don't mind only playing 2 of them. Last game's so rough. I'm just not sure if I played right or not. That's one of those that you wish you had the right answer to, you know. But when your opponent shows you has 2 lands and has a land in play, 2 lands, a Logic Knot, and a 6-drop in hand, and your hand is gas, it's hard to envision a situation where you don't have an overwhelming board by the time that Elspeth lands. So, and we play 18 land in our deck. I'm not salty that it happened. That happens. Magic. I just wish I knew what the right decision was. So I don't know. I don't know. One of the great questions of Magic. It is good. It is good that, you know, our opponent mulled to 5 and got Thoughtseize and things look great for us. But that he came back and won, and Magic should be like that. You should be able to win games that you are not, you know, a favorite to win. And I'm sure players better than me can chime in and will think whether it was a punt to take the take that Elspeth, leave him Elspeth or take it. But I at least had a reason behind the decision I made, and critically evaluating the decisions you make, whether those decisions are right or wrong, as long as you can learn from them and get better. And I think I'm comfortable with the line I took. Because we really didn't need much. You know, a Street Wraith, another Angler, like, it was not going to be that hard. A Lightning Bolt even. Like, it was not going to be that hard to overwhelm that Elspeth on turn 6 and make those tokens pretty bad. It just didn't quite work out. All right, let's play game 3 here. This hand's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so we get to play this for free. That's pretty nice. I get to play this. Get a Blood Crypt. And play Burning Inquiry. So our opponent's cards are going to get exiled. We may or may not get to go off with hollow ones. Alright, we're going to go off with a hollow one. Well, that's still fine. It would have been better if this had been discarded to it. Even if the other hollow one was going to go, then it's better that the Call to the Netherworld goes as well. We got rid of Esper Charm, Cryptic Command, Sphere. So we got rid of 3 spells at least. But yeah, so we actually had a lot of ways for that to go well. We could have kept both hollow ones. Oh, we have a Phoenix in our graveyard. Awesome. Okay. That'll be great for next turn. Yeah, this is not a great... This is a pretty good start for us. Alright, I think I just Burning Inquiry here. I do want this land, though, so... I definitely want the land so I can get the Flameweight Phoenix, so I think I'm just going to go for it, even though it obviously makes the... Alright, so we Burning Inquiry. Alright, what do we get from him this time? Think twice, Fatal Push land. Okay. Really? We still have to Call the Netherworld? No! What a blowout. Okay. I really want it. Gosh, if we had discarded it, then we would have got to play that hollow one for free and have the Flameweight Phoenix. It'd be turn 2 and we'd have 10 power in play. Not that what we're doing is bad. I just sure would have liked to have discarded this. I can't say the variance has been on our side this match. But that's okay. This is still a pretty good start here. It is. I mean, I guess we're only attacking for 6 on turn 2. Our hand is pretty bad now, though. We sort of did our thing, but now our hand's pretty bad. So we're kind of all in on these cards working out. Our opponent, he's discarded some reasonable things. We still have a lot of draws that will allow us to discard this. And get back the... oh, it's only a black card. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It only gets back Gurmag Angler. Which, I mean, to be fair, there is a Gurmag Angler in our graveyard, but... Alright, well, that's going to name Hollow one. That's pretty good. I was thinking we were going to get back the Hollow one with this thing. It's just a black creature. We're definitely getting it this time. Yeah, why not? Burning Inquiry number 3. Alright, what 3 cards do we get this time? Snapcast or Esper Charm Island. Okay. Wait, we still didn't discard this? Alright, I'm discarding it for sure now. Oh, but then I can't play it. What is this? Come on, game. Give me a break. So this does still worked out because he named Hollow one. And we have another Flamewake Phoenix in our graveyard. So we... we'll get in there. Why not? We'll play around Blessed Alliance. That's what we're doing. So this is pretty good. Our opponent had Ruined Halo, and we still had an answer to it. Or we still were able to get somewhere on that turn with that Flamewake Phoenix coming into play. So our opponent has another Ruined Halo. That'll cause a problem. But as it turns out, we get to play a Gurmag Angler next turn. Of course, I'm not sure whether or not I will. That's the thing. Because if I play Gurmag Angler and my opponent has Wrath, we are up a creek, as they say. Alright, we're playing around Blessed Alliance. And my opponent is going to cast Opt with a white floating. Okay. So one of these guys is probably getting pathed here. My opponent, through his lands and our creatures, might actually end up low enough life total. Maybe it's reasonable to burn him out. Alright, so he went on top and drew. So I assume we're getting pathed. We're not getting pathed. We're putting our opponent to 5. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to play the land. I'm not going to play the land. That way, when we Faithless Looting, we can discard if we need to land Faithless Looting. Or Faithless Looting land called the Neverworld. Yeah, we'll see. Like if we draw a Lightning Bolt or something. So our opponent is in trouble because he needs Wrath. And even if he has Wrath, he's not dead, but not in a great spot. Is it the Verdict? Draw 2 in his main phase when we're at 4. Or when he's at 4. That's not great for him. That says he's digging for path to not die. Might just be dead. This would be a sweet one to pick up. This game was crazy. We have three burning inquiries. Oh my gosh, she said GG. We did it. Oh wow. Oh, that game was nuts. I think we played right though, by not doing anything there at the end. And we're gonna draw Stomping Ground. We were gonna Faithless Loot, call, and swamp away. So the reason I slowed down there is because look at the way this would have played out, right? If our opponent, for instance, plays Verdict to there, which is basically his only out. Like if we play our guy next turn, and my opponent has either Cryptic Command or Verdict, we get blown out. We're out of creatures, etc. We have Phoenixes in the graveyard, but nothing in play. And Cryptic Command delays it, but it's kind of the same thing, right? We don't get him, and he's just digging for Verdict. That game at that point resolves around the Wrath effect. Excuse me. So the way this played out, let's say he did have the worst card for us there, right? He has Verdict. On our turn, we play Faithless Looting. We discall the call to the Neverworld in the swamp. We use the call to the Neverworld for free to get back the Gurmag Angler. We then play the Gurmag Angler for free, or for 1, and then we play the land. And then we actually get to trigger Flame Wake with Gurmag in play and knock our opponent down to 2, all off of just those 3 lands. So then we pass the turn back to our opponent with Gurmag and Flame Wake and Phoenix in play. And even if Flame Wake Phoenix dies at that point, and Gurmag, even if he has, say, another Wrath or whatever, now all of a sudden my opponent's at 2 instead of 4, and we're live to all the Lightning Bolt effects in our deck. So that was the line I was taking there. That was a fun match. That was crazy. This deck is awesome. It's a lot of fun to play. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm Corbin Hostler, and this is Mining Modern. Make sure to, I always forget to say this, I guess, but make sure to subscribe if you like these videos. My content comes out every Monday, and I really try to make it fun. I haven't missed a Monday in a year and a half, right, that I've been doing content for TCGplayer. It's been a blast. I've played a different deck every single week to week. It's been a lot of fun, and I really hope everyone enjoys these videos. So if you have any suggestions for how we can make them better, anything I can do, let me know. And if not, thanks for watching. Enjoy it. Make sure to come back next week. Thanks for watching.